Hello, hello. Welcome to the Happy Hippie Intuitive. This is Nina and I am here to do this week's messages for you guys. This week's pick a pile or pick a card reading. So this is for the next 7 days or for the week ahead. Whenever you found it, it's timeless. So whenever you found it, it was meant for you. Remember that these are general readings, so you must take what resonates and leave the rest, please. I will put timestamps below, so once you pick your pile, you can find the timestamps below and jump straight to your reading. If you like what I do, then give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't, and click the bell so you get notified every time I upload a new video. With that being said, let's get to it. So we have 3 different piles to choose from today and 3 crystals. Now, this one is 8 coins Tatoo tarot. This one is the Dalmatian tarot, and this is the Zero Machete tarot. Now you have 3 crystals to choose from as well. This is a Dalmatian Jasper. This is a Smoky Quartz, and this is the Tiger's Eye. So ask your angels and guides to guide you. Sink into your intuition to pick your pile, the pile that was meant for you. Now I'll be back in a moment and I will start with number 1. Okay, so removing number 3 and number 2. And we will start with number 1. Okay, number 1, so if you chose this Dalmatian Jasper, then this is the reading for you. I'll put it up here. It will be part of your reading. Now we're going to shuffle live today, and we're going to choose 6 tarot cards to begin with, and then we have additional decks that we can use to clarify the energies, okay? So I hope you're doing well. So this is going to be for the next coming week for you guys. What kind of energy can you expect this coming week? And what are the angels, guides, and spirits' advice on how to maneuver those energies for you? Okay, so that's kind of the main theme for this reading. So let's see what you get. We will pull 6 cards. Now you got the Hanged Man, the Ace of Swords, the 8 of Cups, the 7, we'll have to put those a little bit further up, the 7 of Cups, the 8, yeah, that's a major, so that's the Strength card, and also the Page of Cups. Underneath the deck, Ace of Cups, beautiful. Okay, so let's look at it. So the Hanged Man, or the Hanged One, is about either feeling like you're in limbo, like you're stuck, you're not able to move. But it can also be an invitation for a new perspective, or that you have already gained a new perspective in a situation. Underneath there, you have the 7 of Cups. The 7 of Cups is about choice. It's options. You have different options. So it's about what you want to choose, but it's also about your focus. What are you focusing on right now? The Ace of Swords is the sword of truth. It can be new information. It can be the truth will come forward. It can be an invitation to tell the truth or to stand in your truth. Now, this is the Strength card, so that can be either an invitation to stand strong, or it can be an acknowledgement that you have the strength within you. Now, the 8 of Cups is the card of moving away from something. And the Page of Cups is new offers coming towards you. And the Ace of Cups is the cup flows over. But that's also very often new love or new relationships coming in. So that might be significant for some of you. Okay, so let's clarify with some more tarot cards. Now I'm going to use this Zero Machete deck here. And we are going to look into some clarifications of these energies. Just want to shuffle a couple of times here first before I start pulling the cards here, okay? So let's see. I want clarification on the 7 of Cups first, please. Clarification on 7 of Cups first, please. Clarification on 7 of Cups first, please. Okay. So we're going to pull some cards here. 7 of Cups. Clarification, please. Okay. The Star. Okay. So that's hoping for something. But I do feel like for some of you, it's hoping for something that's different than what it is right now. So that has to do with acceptance, okay? And how you focus on that, how you view that, and gaining a new perspective on that situation. But for some of you, there might be that you have been wishing for something for quite some time, and now that it's options that has been set in front of you. So you need maybe some contemplation time to be in that limbo space before you make that decision. So that's, you have to adjust this to where you are at the moment. Excuse me, I just have to have a sip of water. Suddenly felt dry in my throat, and that might have something to do with this card as well. Speak your truth. Very often when that comes up, I get some trouble with my throat. So that might be a significant message for some of you here, that there is something about you have to stand in your truth. You have to speak up. Okay. So that was a message for some of you out there. Now you do have the Strength card here. So that tells me that you do have the strength to stand in your truth. So you kind of have to draw on that strength in this situation. But there might be that you have to move away from something. So let's look at it. What is this 8 of Cups, please? What is it that they're supposed to move away from? Okay. Wow. Okay. That's interesting. It might be, for some of you, you have to take this as it resonates. It might be that some of you are coming in your own way. You're coming in your own way of your own success. Because you might feel like you don't have the strength, or you don't have the balls, pardon my French. I didn't mean to say that. Oh, sorry. You don't have the strength, or you don't have the self-confidence, was what I was trying to say, to move forward in the situation. So they're kind of holding back instead of realizing that you have the strength and move into it. So you're kind of moving away from your own success here because you are afraid that you're not going to make it, kind of. So that's significant for some of you, okay? Now, I want to have one card on the Hanged Man, please. One card on the Hanged Man. Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so it's something that's destined here, but it can also be possibilities. You have a lot of possibilities here, I feel. But I do feel like some part of this is your own choice, but another part of it is destined to be, kind of. And then you have to just allow it to happen the way it happens. Let it unfold the way it unfolds, okay? So I do feel like there's something about you gaining a new perspective on something. You looking upon a possibility with new eyes and maybe trying something out. It could be that you have to try something on for size and then let go of it, you know, like this card here says. So that might be significant for some of you, that you might try something and then say, no, that wasn't for me. And then you try something else and no, that wasn't for me. And that's kind of your way of finding your way. So that might be, you know, works for some of you. But for others of you, I would say spend that time contemplating to make sure that you make the choice that was meant for you, and follow your guiding star here. Follow what you have been wanting. Follow your hopes and your dreams here. Okay, don't let yourself get in the way of your own dreams, is what they're trying to say here also. Remember that you have the strength to stand in your own truth, okay? And there is something coming in, some new kind of offer, some new kind of relationship, some new kind of person coming in to help you here, okay? I want to have one on the Page of Cups, please. Who is this person? Ace of Swords again, okay? So there might be that this new person coming in actually comes in with the truth for you. Comes in with new information, with something that you didn't know before. Maybe something that can help you, okay? So that you get over to this Ace of Cups, so that you reach that point where, you know, the abundance cards come in, whether it be love or, you know, work or whatever this situation is for you, okay? So that's that. And now I want to pull one card from this deck here, which is the Everyday Witch Oracle. We are getting into October now, people. So, or we already are in October. So this is the month for Halloween and for the fun witchy woo stuff. So I'm kind of wanting to draw those kind of cards out a little bit here. Let's see what you get. Okay. Strength and resilience. Yeah, okay. So they're telling you again that you have the strength. You most definitely do, and this is a way for you to move forward. Okay, so let's pull some additional small antiques cards here. These are just small symbols that might give some more clarification on things. So let's pull a couple of those as well. And then you can prepare a question that you can answer or ask within yourself. And then we're going to pull some cards over here. These ones later, which is kind of a yes/no question almost. But let's look at these first. Okay, so let's see what you got. Blindfold. Okay, so again, there might be something that you're not seeing right now. And that comes in with this new person, the Page of Cups here. It comes in with some information because there's something that you haven't been seeing clearly. Or there's something that has been hidden from you. Okay, one more card here. Flower bouquet. Okay, so there might also be, for some of you, if this is regarding a relationship, there actually might be someone that comes in kind of as soother, or someone that's wanting to get into a relationship with you. I just needed some more water. Okay, last card of this. Ice. Okay. So for some of you, this ice card might mean that some situation have felt ice cold, or somebody has kind of given you the cold shoulder, or you have felt like someone has been very cold towards you. So that might be significant for some of you. For others, I hear that it's something to do with winter. So there might be that something is going to change come winter time for you guys, okay? So that was just significant for some of you. Now, prepare your yes or no question, and I'm going to pull one of these cards for you, okay? And remember, even if it's a no when you want a yes or the other way around, it's normally because there is something better for you, okay? So don't, or it can be, oh, there was a card that just popped, or there can be that that the answer has a reason behind it, and we can look into that if that's the case. So ask your question, and here we go. Go, the time is right. Okay, so that was the answer to that question. You always have the ability to change things around, though. I mean, this is just kind of general energies, and you must take this as it resonates with you. I would never tell you what to do, but these are the cards that came out today. Okay, number one. So I hope this made sense for you. I wish you a pleasant week. Until the next time I see you. Bye. Okay, so let's us put away these cards again, so we can jump into the next reading here. And this tarot deck, we're done with that tarot deck for today. Put that up here. Now for the next reading. This was for number 2. More water. Okay, number 2, so if you picked this pile and if you picked the Smoky Quartz, then this is the reading for you. Beautiful, beautiful Smoky Quartz. I'll put it up here so it'll be part of your reading. We're going to shuffle the cards, and we're going to pull 6 cards as we normally do, and then we're going to use other cards to clarify if needed. I am using the Dark Mansion Tarot. It is October after all. It's the month for Halloween, you know, preparation for the Witchy Woo month. So it's fun to use these cards. I feel it's appropriate to use these cards now. Okay, so let's look at it. We're going to pull 6 cards for you guys. And these are the energies for the next coming week, whenever you find it, for the next 7 days, okay? But remember, they can last longer than the 7 days, though, all depending on what it is that pops up. So let's see. You got the Lovers. Beautiful. The 5 of Wands. The World card. Okay. Page of Wands. The Chariot. Just want to pull these up a little bit so we can all fit them in the frame. And the last card is Ace of Wands. Beautiful. Okay. So let's look at it. Underneath the deck, you got 4 of Wands. Beautiful celebration. Okay, I'll put that over here. Okay, so listen, I see here that for some of you, you have to adjust this to the situation you are in, whether you are requiring answers to, you know, a relationship or a work relationship or work situation, career, money, health, you know, you have to adjust it to where you are. But for some of you, for those of you who has been asking questions maybe about a current relationship, I would say that there has been some sort of, you know, disagreement, I would say. Now, this can be a partnership, it can be work related, it can be family, it can be friends, it can be love related, okay? It doesn't have to be a love relationship, even though it says the lovers, okay? It's a partnership. Now, there has been some sort of disagreement here. And that kind of have to, something have to come to a full closure. So you have to kind of, yeah, something has to be left behind, and then we open up for something new. That's kind of the top row here, okay? But there's something else going on behind the scenes here as well, though, because the Page of Wands is someone who comes in with passion. Okay, it's new passion, new ideas, and it can be new creativity coming in. So if this is a work relationship, for instance, it could be that someone has been coming in with a lot of new ideas, and that has kind of led into a discussion. Now the Chariot card here is a victory card, though, so I would say that these ideas that came in are quite good ideas, though. So if you are the one that came in with the ideas, then I would say stick to your guns, because it's good, okay? Because it's followed by the Ace of Wands, you know, and also the Four of Wands and the World card. So if that's you, if this is a work relationship, then I would say stick to your guns, because you're right. I do believe that whatever you have been planning to do, at least as I can see in the cards, will bear fruit. It will be successful, okay? So that might be significant for some of you. Now, it might also be a situation of passion coming in, as in passionate people coming into your life, okay? Now, this Five of Wands can also be yourself. You can be arguing with yourself here, whether or not to take this person in, whether or not to trust in this. But again, then I would say that yes, trust, try it out, because it seems like this is going to go well, okay? This can also be a marriage. This can also be someone who's committing, okay, in the end here. So that's for some of you, okay? If you are in a situation where maybe somebody is asking you to move in, or to, you know, strengthen your relationship, or have babies, or get married, or whatever, then from what I'm seeing here, then that is a good choice for you to make, okay? But I would never tell you what to do. You have to make that decision all by yourself. I can only tell you what the cards are telling me. Okay, so let's look at it. Well, I want a clarification on that Five of Wands, please. So I will shuffle these cards a little bit. We'll pull a card for the Five of Wands. Let's see what they have here for you. Number 2. What does the angel guide spirits want to tell you about this situation? Let's see. Clarification on the Five of Wands, please. The Lovers again. Wow. Okay. Definitely a partnership that has been in quarrel. There is some way, shape, or form. Either it be a love relationship, work relationship, friends, family. There has been some sort of dispute here. That is no question. So, yeah, can I have on the World card, please? Please, one on the World card. The Hangman, okay. So there might be a new perspective that needs to be gained before we can close this situation off. So there might be something you don't know here, okay? Let's look at the bottom of the deck. The Five of Swords, yeah. A quarrel where somebody got hurt. So, yeah, I must say that it looks to me like you've been in some sort of disagreement with somebody here. And there might be some new information needed before you can kind of close off that chapter. But the positive thing here is that it's passion. So the passion here tells me that they care, okay? They care about you. And the Lover's card kind of comes up twice, which is a love energy. And they have the Chariot here, which is action, taking action, but also, you know, triumph. And the Ace of Wands is, of course, very positive, and also the Four of Wands. So I feel like this is going to go your way here. But there might be a conversation that's needed. There might be that you need to clarify some stuff. in order for you to kind of put that behind you and move into all these good energies coming towards you, okay? That is the possibility for you this coming week. Now let's look at this. We have another oracle that we want to pull here. Earth magic. Okay, that's fun. Okay, so I don't know if any of you are working within the spiritual field or if you have any knowledge about it. But what they're saying here is that grounding, first of all, is needed in this situation. You know, take the time to kind of slow things down, ground a little bit before you move into this new, before you take this discussion or this talk maybe. And if you're working or if you know about these kind of energies that shamans work with, they work with the earth magic, and it's some crystals up here, and there is, you know, remedies and scents and stuff like that you can work with here, okay? So they're kind of inviting you to look into that is what I feel here. But most definitely grounding before moving into this discussion or this talk that you might need to have. We're going to pull some small cards here. That's called the antique. Let's see. Antiquities of Magick. So we're going to look at those to see if there is some additional messages that we need, and then you can prepare a yes or no question that we're going to use the small oracle cards for as well. Now let's see, you got two cards that popped out. Sunflower. So that for me tells me that there is great potential in this relationship, in this once you have kind of ended that old chapter here, there is great potential here. And the tree for growth as well. And also the tree of kind of family tree here might be significant for some of you. So this might be a family situation, or there might be a family gained from this. You might move, as I said here, this card can be marriage. It can be that you kind of grow together as a family here with this relationship that's in question. Okay? So let's look at this little ball. What is it called? Oh, okay, now I don't remember. Here we have them. A crystal ball. Yeah, crystal ball, oracle, pocket oracle. So prepare your question. And remember, even though the answer is something you didn't hope for, there's always a message behind it. Okay, so don't be discouraged. Then we will look at it. Okay, so let's see here. Prepare your question. And I will pull a card for you. Prepare your question. Unlikely. The reason that might pop up is there might be something better for you, or it might be that the situation, the way you have pictured it right now, is unlikely to happen, and there is something better coming your way. Okay, so that might be it. But what I want to do for you guys, since that kind of has a negative tone to it, I want to pull one more tarot cards to go with it, to see why the answer was unlikely. Okay, so I don't know if you hoped for it to be unlikely or if you hope for it to be the opposite, but let's see what this says. Okay, the Queen. The Queen is someone who is a good leader. The Queen is someone who she's confident in her own skin. She is passionate. She is fiery. She is wanting to move forward. She's wise. You know, she's also very much in contact with the spiritual realm here. So, and also on the bottom of the deck is Four of Pentacles, which can be someone who's holding back, or it can be it can be telling you that it's time to not hold back any longer. So you must take this as it resonates. But with this, I would say that the person making this choice is confident in her own skin. Okay? So as long as you follow your heart, as long as you follow what you want, then the decision will never go wrong. And maybe that's why you are getting unlikely to some of the ideas you have put out there, because that's not in alignment to where you're supposed to be. Okay? So that's pretty much all I had for you, number 2. I hope this made sense for you. I hope you liked this reading. And if you did, then give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. And I hope to see you in a future reading, number 2. Until the next time I see you. Bye. removing these now so we can move into the third reading for today. So we will remove these tarot cards. We're done using those today. Put those away. And also your crystal there. So we can move over to number 3. Okay, number 3. So if you chose this deck and if you chose the Tiger's Eye crystal, then this is a reading for you. I'll put the crystal up here so it'll be part of your reading. We will shuffle and we will pull 6 cards and then we will clarify with another tarot deck. But let's pull the 6 main cards first and see what kind of energies you might move into this coming week, number 3. Excuse me. What kind of energies might be coming towards you, number 3, in this coming week? And what are the advice from the angel spirit guides regarding those energies? Okay, so that's kind of what we're looking at. Let's see. You got the 3 of Swords, the 4 of Wands, the Page of Coins, the 3 of Coins, the Hangman, and the 10 of Wands. Underneath the deck, the Tree of Life. Wow, wow, that's beautiful. That's an extra card in this deck, by the way. Okay, so what I feel, first of all, when I see the Tree of Life is that this is destined, what's happening to you, okay? And there is something within this situation that is actually something that you kind of wanted to experience on a higher level. It might experience some heartache though, and it might be something that has happened that has left you in tears or left you sad recently. But with that, I would say that it's regarding something that takes time to build up, okay? It's regarding something that takes kind of one step at a time. And either you might be frustrated because it's taking a long time, or it might have been something that you're building from that has been quite heavy on you, and it's taking its time kind of to get out of that situation. So that might be significant for some of you. You're moving though into the 4 of Wands, which is a celebration card. And also underneath it is the Hangman. Now this can be read in many ways. This celebration might be a celebration that you want to go to, or it might be a celebration that you don't want to go to, okay? If it is a physical celebration as such, then they're asking you to gain a new perspective on it, because at least those of you who don't want to go, there might be some of you, and I heard this, and this is of course very specific, and it will only probably resonate with maybe 1 or 2 of you out there. There is a wedding that you're going to, and you are actually not wanting to go because somebody in that party, going to that party, has hurt you, and you are reluctant to go, but you feel you have to. So that was just a message for some of you out there. So what they're trying to say then is see if you can shift your perspective on it. Okay, see if you can look upon it as something that okay, this is something that happened to me. I'll just have to kind of feel it through and leave it, because there are other people that needs me in this situation, and I kind of have to be there, so I have to make the best of it. Okay, so that was a message for some of you. There might be another aspect of this as well, as saying that, you will get out of this situation. It takes the time it takes. Building blocks are being laid, and you are taking one step at a time, and you will get into this celebration of life and gain a new perspective. Okay. They're saying here also that it has been hard, but with the 10 of Wands, that's the last card, so it's the last burden. So you can let down your burden now, is what they're saying in this card here. And the Page of Coins is someone who comes in with an offer. But coins is an earth element, and earth element is the slowest. So it might take time before the new offer, before this new comes in. But they're saying Tree of Life here. So it's something that destined is something about maybe family ties, but definitely something that you have kind of ordered on the menu before you came. This was something you needed to experience, okay? But let's look at some more tarot cards for you guys, number 3. Some clarification, okay? Some clarification. There are different ways to read this, And with clarification, there might be even more information that comes forward. So let's look at it. I want a clarification for the 3 of Swords, please. I want a clarification for the 3 of Swords. Three of Swords. Clarification, please. Three of Swords. The Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so there might be for some of you that you actually lost an investment that you made. It might be some money or work related, or maybe even in heritage that you have lost. That you kind of saw this coming towards you, or this is what you had and you lost it. It kind of just slipped through your fingers a little bit there, and now you're kind of trying to rebuild. I want a clarification on the Ten of Wands, please. The World. Okay, so it is something that's coming full circle. It's something you have the opportunity now this coming week to actually kind of round out that that destiny, or kind of, I hate to use the word karma actually, but it's kind of to finish off something that you have struggled with before. You have the chance now to finish it and to let it go and to leave it in the past, is what they're saying with that card. Okay, let me get one for the Hangman as well, please. Okay. Yeah, so because it feels like somebody has been taking something away from you. So what they're inviting you to do here is try and look at it as just something that you needed to go through and something you needed to experience in order to move away from it. Sometimes when bad things happen to us, it's a good opportunity for us to actually feel through some stuff, and then maybe release other kind of things as well in the process, so that we can move forward in our life in general. Okay, it might be hard to see that when it happens, but that's kind of the way it is. Okay, now let's look at the bottom of the deck. Ten of Swords. Yeah, you have been felt like you've been stabbed in the back here by somebody. So I understand why you're feeling that way, most definitely. But there is an opportunity here to kind of just feel it through, release it, and then leave it in the past and move forward into new energies, new things coming towards you here. Okay, so I want to pull an oracle card as well from the Everyday Witch Oracle. And then we have some small cards from the Antiquities of Magick. And then you can prepare a question. And we have the crystal ball cards that we can use for a kind of almost a yes-no question in the end today. Okay. But before I pull this card, I would also like to point out that we have here some signs as well, of course, on these cards. Libra, Aries, Capricorn, Sagittarius here. Okay, so that might be significant for some of you out there. Okay, so let's look at this card here. Sun and stars. Wow, that's beautiful. Okay, wishing upon a star is kind of what I feel here. So with that, they're saying aim for it, you know, have that focus in your mind as to what you want. Be clear about what you want and aim for the stars here. Aim for your dream. Don't let anything hinder you in reaching your goals here. So and they're definitely saying that they're with you with this card as well. And that your dreams and your hopes, they might want to help you get there if you open up to receive from them, okay? It's kind of what I feel here with that message there as well. It feels like a very positive card for you, number 3. So let's see if there are some additional messages here in these little mini cards that we can pull for you for this coming week. Let's look at it. Wow, sunflower. Beautiful. As I said, you have this opportunity now to finish this off and to really step into something new and blossoming and beautiful coming week here. Okay. And castle. Wow. Okay. So that's good news. I feel like there's a lot of good potential moving forward here, number 3. You know, dream castle kind of or your home situation, home improvement is kind of what I feel with that card here, especially together with the sunflower card here, and with the world and tree of life and the page coming in, and the 4 of Wands there, which is kind of the celebration card, and this sun and star. So I see a lot of potential moving forward here, number 3, I must say. So I hope that you will be able to, you know, take this, round it off, whatever it was, be done with it and leave it behind you let down your burden and then move into the new. Okay, so prepare your question, and we will look at the crystal ball cards here and see if there is any answer. And if the answer is not what you seek, then we can clarify it, because then there is a reason for it being negative for you. Okay, you got choose a new direction. Okay, and I see with this scope as well, it's about your true north. It's about, you know, being sure where you want to go, not settle. Okay, the reason why you've been told to choose a new direction might not be that what you're wishing for will not come true, but it might be a different way to reach it. Okay, so that's kind of what I feel. So make sure that you have the eye on the ball here, and that you open up for it maybe coming in a different way than you thought. There might be another way to get there, is kind of what they're trying to tell you here. Okay, so that's pretty much all I had for you, number 3. I hope this made sense for you guys. I hope you liked this reading. If you did, then give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't, and click the bell so you get notified every time I upload a new video. I wish you the very best moving into this week, number 3. Until the next time I see you. Bye.